Mr. Parlington?
Come in.
I have the tape copies you asked for.
Just leave them on my desk.
When should I be expecting to have them back in the vault?
No idea. I'll let you know.
As far as I can see, everything looked fine. Was there a problem?
No. Everything went according to regulations. You can go home now, Robbie. I'll be taking the day off, Marcia. I'd like you to type up the letter to Mrs. Barlow as follows. Dear Mrs. Barlow, as director of the Cantos Correctional Institution and pursuant to Freedom of Information laws, I am writing to inform you of how your son Kevin faced up to his execution for the crime he committed. I just got the call. He goes tonight. There's no doubt about that now. So, this is the last chance for any one of you to back out. If anyone doesn't feel up to it, now's the time to tell me. Good. I know you've all heard this before, but it bears repeating, just so that we're all clear as to what I expect from you. We're not here to judge Kevin Barlow. He's already been judged. We're here to carry out his sentence according to regulations, nothing more, nothing less. Now, some of you may have followed the trials on TV or in the newspapers, and some of you may have opinions as to whether or not our man deserves what he's going to get tonight. Keep your opinions to yourselves, and don't let them get in the way of your work. If the prisoner asks you a direct question, you give him a short, polite answer. If the prisoner wants a conversation, you refer him to Father Preston. That's what he's here for. And remember, concentrate only on that part of the routine that you're responsible for, and trust that everyone else would do the same. Are there any questions? Good. Go get yourselves ready. normal procedure, Kevin was transferred to Cantos from Jordan Penitentiary approximately 12 hours before his execution was to take place. My personnel and I sometimes get a chance to meet convicts before they arrive here. With your son Kevin, this was not the case. Kevin Barlow. I'm Harry Parlington, director of this institution.
I've heard about you.
You've heard good things or bad things?
Both.
Well, I've heard good things and bad things about you too. I'm hoping we get a chance to see each other's good side. It's my understanding you haven't asked for a spiritual advisor.
That's right.
Well, if you do feel like speaking to someone, this is Father Preston, our chaplain. He'll be available for you at all times, if you need him. Okay. Now we're going to move you into the holding cell where you'll remain until the time of your execution. You can change into the clothes on the bed there. Father Preston is fully aware of all execution procedures. You can direct any questions to him. If you have any particular requests that require my attention, just let the guards know. I'll be in my office. Once Kevin was secure in the holding cell, the attending personnel began to run through the standard chain of events as outlined in the procedural checklist.
Hey, John.
A small number of witnesses are designated to observe the proceedings directly. A judge may occasionally allow additional witnesses to observe via closed-circuit video, as was the case with your son's execution.
Okay, do you hear me now?
Yes, loud and clear.
Good. Now keep talking for a minute so I can check the sound level at this end.
I'm Agent Gordon. I'm in the death chamber. I'm speaking in the microphone. I'm looking at the camera. And I am just standing here waiting for instructions.
Now move around the room and keep talking.
Okay, I'm going to go to my left over here to the first window at the back.
That can't happen tonight, Robbie.
Don't worry, Mr. Parlington. We have a backup circuit.
And it also has a grill.
All right, Jim. We've got a problem on Channel A. I'm coming in to check it out.
All procedures pertaining to medical matters were supervised by a doctor. Rules on confidentiality do not allow me to give you his name, but I can assure you he did his best to ease any physical discomfort your son might have felt.
Can I ask you something, Doc? If you're so worried about making sure everything works correctly, why not just do it yourself?
It's unethical for a doctor to participate in an execution, the College of Physicians system. Officially, I'm here only to check for a heartbeat and to pronounce Barlow dead.
Should you even be in here then?
I've seen what can happen when chemicals are prepared incorrectly. I'm bending the rules a little to make sure I don't have to go through that again.
The dummies? The real thing?
Now we do the potassium chloride.
At 2:20 p.m., I was informed that Kevin wanted to see me.
I noticed you got those everywhere. Is that one working?
Yes, it is.
You're filming me right now?
At all times.
Are you going to actually record everything?
Yes, we are. It's part of the procedure.
So what happens to the tapes afterwards?
I understand your concern, Kevin. So let me take a moment to explain things to you. The taping is only done as a precaution to ensure that the procedure is done properly. I want you to understand this. If there was any question or uncertainty about the procedure, the tapes exist to provide clarification.
Clarification?
Think of it this way. It's our work being taped. That provides an incentive for us to do it right.
So what happens to the tapes afterwards?
They're stored away in a vault for a 7-year period, after which time, if no issues have been raised about the execution procedure, they're erased.
Would you consider sending the tapes to somebody outside the prison?
Unless doubts have officially been raised, I wouldn't allow the tapes out of the vault under any other circumstances.
But what if I ask you to send copies of my tapes to somebody?
Somebody like who?
My mother.
Why would you ask me to do that?
Oh, she was starting to start. She has a right to see how it ends.
Your mother was asked about being a witness, and she made it very clear she didn't want to be present at the execution.
Nobody's asking her to be there. She couldn't handle it being in the same room with all the other witnesses. But if you send her tapes, then she can decide when to watch them. It may take her a few months, a year, 10 years, I don't care. She may decide never to watch them. But at least it'll be her decision. She won't have to regret not seeing me out.
Kevin, my staff and I are trained for this. But we do have to face the possibility that things might not go as smoothly as planned.
I trust you. I trust your staff.
Well, I'm glad to hear that. But it's you I'm worried about. Right now, you think you have it all worked out. But as the time draws near, you're going to come under increasing pressure. Father Preston and I will do everything we can to help you through, but we don't know how you're going to face up to the situation.
I trust myself.
There are many different manners in which you could go, Kevin. Some of them you might not want your mother to see. I've been through this before, so has my staff. Your mother doesn't have that experience. Sending her the tapes will only cause a whole lot more grief.
There's gonna be grief in it for her no matter what. I just don't want her to have any regrets. Send her the tapes. I'm making it my final request. You can't turn down a man's final request.
You're not thinking straight, Kevin. You should see Father Preston.
It stands as my final request.
We have a bit of time left. I'll give it some thought. You should do the same thing.
I've given it all the thought I need to. It's up to you now, Burlington!
At 5:30 p.m., as stipulated by regulations, Kevin was served his last meal. Kevin ordered vegetable soup with crackers, turkey, white meat only, with gravy, peas, carrots, and potatoes, a salad with Caesar dressing, iced tea, and cheesecake.
Step back from the bar, Paulo.
Tell me if you need anything else.
Not hungry right now.
I understand. Rules say you can keep the meal until 9 p.m. Maybe you'll get hungry later.
Camera surveillance throughout the evening indicated that Kevin was increasingly anxious and agitated. As is so often the case with convicts in this situation, the poise your son showed earlier seemed to melt away. We began to see a very different Kevin from the one who had first arrived at Cantos. At 10 p.m., when Father Preston's services were offered, Kevin asked to see him. What transpired between them is protected by the code of ethics concerning professional secrets and is known only to Father Preston and the Almighty. Please stand up. Kevin Barlow, you have been sentenced to death by lethal injection by the legal and legitimate courts of the land in accordance with the law. I've been appointed to carry out this judgment. Do you understand what I'm saying? You will now accompany me to the place where your sentence will be carried out.
Procedure's painless.
How do you know?
Nothing that can cause pain is administered before loss of consciousness. You won't feel anything after that. There's no place for pain in this process.
You have a few moments to compose and collect yourself, Kevin. Okay? Best of luck. Wherever you're headed. Have all the witnesses arrived? Good. We're ready for the video link-up. My name is Harry Parlington, Director of the Cantos Correctional Institution. At this time, with all the witnesses present, we will proceed with the court-ordered execution of Kevin Barlow. I will now read court order. The court having sentenced the defendant, Kevin Barlow, to be executed by the Department of Corrections at such penal institution as may be designated by said department in accordance with the laws of the land. Date for the execution of the said Kevin Barlow having passed by reason of post-conviction proceedings. It is considered, ordered, and adjudged by this court that within a time period commencing on the date pronounced herein and ending 7 days later, the defendant, Kevin Barlow, shall be executed by the Department of Corrections at Cantos Correctional Institution on such a date and time within the aforementioned time period as may be designated by said department.
We're almost
The clerk
there,
is
Kevin.
directed to serve a copy of this order upon the Commissioner of the Department of Corrections, the Director of Cantos Correctional
Regulations
Institution,
don't allow it.
the District Attorney for the 5th Judicial Circuit, the defendant, and last known counsel of the defendant. And the order is signed Gerald C. Zant, Senior Judge of the Superior Court, 5th Judicial Circuit. Kevin Barlow, do you have any last words?
To my mother. I love her.
There's the signal.
At 1 minute past midnight, I gave the signal for the lethal injection to be administered. Your son died painlessly. Please believe that I share in your grief. Yours truly, Harry Parlington, Director, Cantos Correctional Institution.
I'll be taking the day off, Marcia. I'd like you to type up the letter to Mrs. Barlow as follows.
A salad with blue cheese dressing. 2 cheeseburgers made with cheddar cheese and the usual condiments. French fries. Mineral water. Apple pie with vanilla ice cream.
Okay. Something wrong with the burgers?
Nope.
Can I get you something else?
Just get me some more mineral water.
The dummies. The real thing.
Now we do the potassium chloride. That's for afterward. Helps calm me down before I head home. Put it away before Partington sees it. What's the matter? You find it objectionable?
Just a little surprised, I guess.
You haven't been through this before. Just wait and see.
Periodic checks throughout the evening seemed to indicate that Kevin was very anxious and agitated. At 11 p.m., when Father Preston's services were offered, Kevin asked to see him.
You okay, Father?
You should get your nose looked at by Dr. Law.
No, wait, Father. You haven't heard my confession.
Oh, it's all right. I'm still willing to talk.
Step back against the far wall, Barlow.
What's going on here?
The prisoner asked to see Father Preston, and he tried to escape when we opened the cell door.
You okay?
I still want to confess to Father Preston.
Well, you're not acting in good faith, are you, Kevin? There are limits. If you want to confess, you're going to have to do it through the bars. That's assuming Father Preston is still willing to hear you.
I am.
No closer than this, man. We'll be keeping an eye on you through the camera.
It's not time yet. Get the fuck out of here! Go away!
It is time.
Motherfuckers comes in here, I swear to God, you're down with me.
Kevin, you're only making things harder on yourself.
Gonna rip your eyes out!
Kevin Barlow, you have been sentenced to death by lethal injection by the legal and legitimate courts of the land in accordance with the law. I've been appointed to carry out this judgment. Do you understand what I'm saying?
No, I don't understand!
As director of this institution, I deem that the prisoner is not acting in good faith, and that he has indeed understood the meaning of my words. Kevin Barlow, you will now accompany me to the place where your sentence will be carried out.
Fuck you! No! No, fuck you! Son of a bitch!
Get him onto the gurney.
Don't worry. The procedure's painless.
All right, we're gonna keep one member of the tie-down team in here. This is your last chance to calm down. I'd like to remove your gag so you can say your final words. Can I trust you?
Fuck you, Barrington! Let me go, you fucking bricks! You animal!
All the witnesses arrived?
You told me
Good.
to do a job!
We're ready to go.
You're perverting! That's what you want, fuck
We're
you,
ready to go to
perverting.
Video Lincoln.
You sick fuck! This is so wrong. This is all so fucking wrong!
Sentence the defendant, Kevin Barlow, to be executed by the Department of Corrections.
Biggest mistake you'll ever
Federal
make!
institution as may be
This is
designated by
retarded,
state
man.
department.
And now you're gonna
in
kill
accordance with the
innocent
laws of the
man.
land.
I'm
The date for the
fucking
execution
innocent!
of the said Kevin Barlow having passed by
Where
reason
was
of
J.J.
post-conviction
McDonald on the
proceedings.
14th of July?
It is considered, ordered,
Where
and
was he
judged
that
by
night?
this court
How come
that
nobody
within a
asked
time
that
period
at the
commencing on the
fucking
date
trial?
pronounced herein
I'm taking
and
a
ending
vote because
7
he couldn't
days
pin it
later,
on anybody
the
else.
defendant, Kevin Barlow,
But go
shall
for
be
the facts.
executed by the
I'm
Department of
innocent.
Corrections
I'm
at
innocent.
Cantos Correctional Institution. On such a date
Do you
and
think
time,
you'll be safer when
within
you
the
go home
aforementioned
tonight?
time period,
No!
as may be designated by
Because the
said
real murderer's
department.
still out there!
And the order is signed Gerald C. Zant,
He's
Senior
walking
Judge of the
around
Superior
and
Court,
laughing.
5th Judicial
Because I'm in
Circuit.
here all strapped up. And he's gonna keep on doing what he's been doing.
Kevin Barlow, do you have any last words?
And all of you fine, upstanding, fucking citizens who've been called here as witnesses. They're doing this in your name. You're all being made responsible for this. You're all being made murderers. This is a mistake. Let me go, you sick fucks. You got the wrong man. This is wrong. This is very, very wrong. You're murderers. It's fucking sick. Sick! Sick! You're all sick son of a bitches. So damn sure you're right.
You can all go to hell.
T-bone steak, green beans, potatoes, red wine, pistachio ice cream. I took the liberty of slicing up the steak, since I am not allowed to give you a proper steak knife. Just let me know if there is anything else I can do for you.
At 8:24 p.m., Kevin asked for some magazines. He was given a wide range of political, sports, and general interest magazines. At 9:47 p.m., I was informed that Kevin wanted to see me.
You play backgammon?
I don't play games of chance very much.
It's too bad. I really would like to just sit down and play some backgammon. It would calm me down.
Father Preston offered you his services, but I'm told you turned him down.
Religious men are no fun to play with. You can't be trusted not to fiddle around with chance.
How would they do that?
No, he'd probably move his pieces badly to let me win, thinking it might make me feel better.
And you trust me not to do something like that?
Yeah. Yeah, I know you won't cheat.
I'll have one of the guards get a board from the common room.
How many times have you done this? Not playing backgammon, I mean.
Executions?
Yeah.
I don't keep count, Kevin.
You remember your first one?
I remember every single one. I just don't add them up.
Do you remember your first backgammon game?
No, that would have been a long time ago when I was just a kid.
I guess you don't remember who taught you the rules.
I don't.
Do you know why we set up the pieces the way we do to start the game?
Can't say that I do. Do you know why?
Yeah. I would have liked to know that before I die. No one could ever tell me. Maybe no one knows.
Kevin won repeatedly at first. As soon as we finished a game, he would immediately begin setting up another.
Shouldn't have read all those magazines.
Why not?
Well, there's all this great stuff going on right now. Like this diver guy who thinks he's found the remains of a Spanish warship off the coast of Cuba. But he's having a hard time getting experts in to confirm it because of bad weather. Oh, these two doctors in Geneva who think they've identified the gene responsible for stuttering. But they can't do any testing on lab animals because no animal can talk, so we're kind of stuck. And then there's the race for the last playoff spot in the Eastern Division, which is getting pretty damn exciting. I won't get to see how any of it turns out.
That would always be the case, Kevin. No matter when you go, you just have a different set of unfinished stories, that's all.
Except most people don't know the exact moment they're gonna go. So they don't bother thinking about it. Are you gonna send the tapes to my mother?
I haven't decided about that yet.
What's holding you up?
I'm having a hard time seeing what good will come out of it. You sure she wants to receive the tapes?
No, I'm not.
Have you talked to her about it?
Couldn't. She's in total denial about the whole thing.
That's understandable.
I am not upset at her. I know it could get heavy. Probably shit my pants. Then you're gonna pump me full of chemicals. Can't ask your mom to sit through something like that.
You think it would be any easier for her to watch it on tape?
Sure. She can stop a tape, rewind it, go back over the part she likes, and skip the one she doesn't.
It's 11 o'clock, Kevin. Father Preston's offering his services again.
Tell him thanks, but no. How much time before we have to get moving?
Roughly 45 minutes. Would you like to be alone now?
No. If it's all right with you, I'd like to keep on playing.
Kevin did not play as well after that. He became increasingly agitated and began to make mistakes.
So what about my final request?
What if we send her an edited version? For example, just the bit of us playing backgammon right now.
No. It has to be the whole thing. She has to decide what she wants to see.
That would be leaving too much up to chance. Although he was now losing repeatedly, Kevin insisted on playing right to the last moment. It's time, Kevin.
Can't we just finish this game?
No. We have to stop now. Kevin, please stand up. Kevin Barlow, you've been sentenced to death by lethal injection by the legal and legitimate courts of this land in accordance with the law. I have been appointed to carry out this judgment. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Dice.
No. Leave him the dice. Can't hurt anyone with it. You will now accompany me to the place where your sentence will be carried out.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Starting on this side. This is train number 1. Then 2. And 3. Okay? Any further questions? You're all set then.
Kevin, we're going to have to move faster than this.
Double six. Double six to win.
Kevin, please stand up.
Don't worry. The procedure's painless.
The court having sentenced the defendant, Kevin Barlow, to be executed by the Department of Corrections at such penal institution as may be designated by said department, in accordance with the laws of the land. Date for the execution of the said Kevin Barlow has been passed by reason of post-production proceedings.
Double six. I win. Gotta win.
Kevin Barlow, do you have any last words?
Who's winning? Who's winning? Double six.
I chose not to look at how the dice landed. It would not have changed anything. Come in. Have a seat.
I've been talking to Kevin.
How's he coping?
Well, it's hard to say. He's agitated, but that's not unusual.
Is there something unusual I should know about Matt?
He made a request to you.
About the tapes he wants sent to his mother.
Mm-hmm. It's very much on his mind, and I said I'd speak to you about it.
Well, There's nothing in the regulations about what he's asking for. That means I have discretionary power to accept or turn down the request. And as you know, I like to grant most final requests. It makes for better closure.
What's different about this time?
I can't help thinking that he's just trying to get some kind of sick revenge on his mother. Maybe he's trying to make her feel guilty for everything that's happened to him.
No, I believe he truly considers the images of his last night to be a sort of gift he can leave his mother.
Some gift? I should just call her and see what she has to say about that.
Well, I tried 20 minutes ago. She's not home.
Maybe she's outside with the vigil.
I checked. She's not there either. She said she didn't want to be anywhere near the prison on the final night. I'd hoped for a change of heart, but I can understand that she'd find it too difficult.
Kevin's lawyer. Maybe she's with him.
No. He is out with the vigil.
By tomorrow morning, this whole thing should be over with. Sending the tapes to Mrs. Barlow would just be prolonging the pain of the execution.
You know, I think Kevin feels there'll be no closure for his mother unless she does get them.
Pardon me for putting it bluntly, Matt, but she'll get to bury his cold, dead body. I mean, won't that be proof enough that it's over?
I don't think Kevin's concerned with her knowing it's over. He wants her to know how it ended. And there has to be closure for you too, Harry. You worried about getting into trouble with the prison board?
Technically, I don't need their approval for this. I'm sure I wouldn't get it if I asked.
Well, then use that as an excuse to say no.
I'm not looking for excuses, man.
Of course you're not. It's not in your nature. That's why I'm doing it for you.
Can you find me an excuse to say yes?
Maybe. It could help Kevin to go with a little more dignity if he knows that his mother might eventually be watching.
What if it doesn't? What if things get messy?
Well, let's hope they don't. Look, assuming that Kevin does manage to go with some dignity, would you consider sending out the tapes?
I'd consider it. But I'm not giving any guarantees at this point.
Well, I guess Kevin will just have to wait and let things run their course. Not an easy thing for a man in his position to do. I'll try and help him through.
You'd be disappointed if I turned down his final request?
Oh, the choice wouldn't be any easier for me to make if I were in your shoes. I'll pray the Lord to give you guidance.
Appreciate that, Matt. For his Last Supper, Kevin ordered caviar, champagne, and cigarillos. Though an unusual request, we complied.
I want more champagne.
All right, I'll authorize another half bottle.
I can handle a full bottle.
Half bottle. There are limits. Would you like to see Father Preston?
Father Preston can go fuck himself. Where are my cigarillos?
Surveillance throughout the evening showed that Kevin was anxious and agitated. At 7:46 p.m., he asked to see me.
Arlington! Arlington! Arlington!
You wanted to see me?
Yeah, what time is it?
You called me here just to find out the time.
Tell me.
11 minutes to 8.
And what time is my execution?
Midnight. But you already know that, Kevin.
4 hours to go.
About that, yes.
Well, that's 4 hours I don't need. So let's all stop wasting time and get this over with. Hey, I want to be executed right now. Let me out of here and I'll go strap myself in right this minute.
We have to follow the schedule. Witnesses won't be here for hours yet.
You're filming the whole fucking thing. Show them the video. Better. Make copies of it so they can take it home with them.
You won't have to wait much longer, Kevin. Are you sure you don't want to see Father Preston now?
I prefer a bartender.
I'll have the guards bring you some more cigarillos. You'll have to make do with that.
Hey, Parlington. You jerk off on schedule too? 8 o'clock. Oh, that felt good. Can't wait till 8 o'clock tomorrow to do it again.
Kevin spent the rest of the evening pacing in his cell. He would often bang and rattle the bars. He was being generally rude and obnoxious, and the guards reported that he insulted them repeatedly. Step back from the bars, Kevin.
Yes, sir. Hey, let go of me. We're going the wrong way, you idiots.
Kevin Barlow, you've been sentenced to death by lethal
Cut the crap, Arlington. Let's move.
Kevin Barlow, you have been sentenced to death by lethal injection by the legal and legitimate courts of the land in accordance with the law.
Yes.
I've been appointed to carry out this judgment. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes. Yes. Okay? Let's go, guys. Come on. Come on. Quit dragging your feet. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. Come on. Go, go, go. You can do it. Come on. Let's move. Let's go. All right. There we go. I'm all set.
Standing back up.
What now?
You have a few moments to compose and collect yourself.
Don't need them.
In that case, I wish you best of luck, wherever you're headed.
Gentlemen, wish you all speedy promotions. Very nice gloves. Okay, let's go.
Proceed.
I heard you guys sneak in here at night and take turns tying each other up. You look like a man who enjoys being strapped down. Huh? Enjoy it, Berner?
I want you to know the procedure is painless.
Fine. Is it fast?
Yeah, quite fast.
Prove it. Okay, what's the holdup now?
It's still too early.
Hey, fuck the schedule. I'm not lying strapped up like this for 10 minutes.
We have to wait.
I'm ready to go. What the fuck are you delaying it for? Eh? Did you get a thrill out of seeing me like this? You having fun now? Hey, say it. Say it, Burlington. You pervert.
All the witnesses arrived? Good. Ask them to sit down, then turn off the lights. We're all ready to go in here. No use delaying it. My name's Harry Parlington. I'm director of the Cantos Correctional Institution.
Everybody knows who you are. Get on with it.
At this time, with all the witnesses present, we will proceed with the court-ordered execution of Kevin Barlow. Witnesses are advised that a nurse is available for you should you require it. I will now read the court order.
No, you're not gonna read the whole fucking thing.
The order. The court having sentenced the defendant, Kevin Barlow, to be executed by the Department of Corrections at such penal institution as may be designated by said department. The clerk is directed to serve a copy of this order upon the Commissioner of the Department of Corrections, the Attorney General, the District Attorney for the 5th Judicial Circuit, the defendant, and last known counsel of the defendant. The order is signed Gerald C. Zant, Senior Judge of the Superior Court, 5th Judicial Circuit.
Blah, 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 blah. Shit.
Kevin Barlow, do you have any last words?
You brought me here for an execution, not a goddamn speech. Stop wasting my time. What's happening? I'm still here.
Get the medical team back in here. There's something wrong.
Straps. That strap is cutting off his circulation.
Your son felt no pain after that. Please believe that I share in your grief. Yours truly, Harry Parlington, Director, Cantos Correctional Institution.
Half an avocado with Italian dressing, salmon with lemon butter sauce, carrots and potatoes, Australian white wine, raspberry ice cream.
At 8:16 p.m., the attending doctor informed me that anxiety levels appeared higher than what should normally be expected. What's going on?
We were drawing lots to see who got what tray, and he said he felt dizzy. I think it's his nerves.
What's happened, Chris?
Look at this. Something's not right. I was fine until 10 minutes ago. I've done over 90 executions and nothing like this ever happened. It's like my hands are part of my body.
Maybe you've done this one time too many. Don't worry about it, Chris. We got Jeff Lee on call for backup. He's already on his way down here.
I'm really sorry. I guess I'm not gonna make it to 100.
Chris, told you not to worry about it. From now on, you won't be doing any more executions. And I don't want you worrying about your regular job. You still got that. I want you to go home now to your wife and tell her everything will be all right. Okay?
Okay.
You two still ready to go?
Mr. Parlington, dead man wants more ice cream.
Fine. Give him the whole bucket. The extra ice cream seemed to make Kevin happy at first, but he later began to act strangely, as if the large quantity of sweet food had increased his agitation.
Kevin, listen to me. Dr. Lowe is here.
Kevin, I think it might help if I gave you a tranquilizer. It's been like this for over half an hour. Psychological stress is probably the cause.
We might just be trying to buy a little extra time. Let's get started and see how he reacts. Kevin Barlow, you've been sentenced. Need your opinion. If Kevin can be considered legally insane, even temporarily, and the legality of his execution could be put in doubt.
All right. My professional opinion, he's not insane, just highly stressed.
Okay. Kevin Barlow, you've been sentenced to death by lethal injection by the legal and legitimate courts of the land in accordance with the law. Do you understand what I'm saying? Do you understand what I'm saying? Now accompany me to the place where your sentence will be carried out. do to calm him down?
I could give him a tranquilizer. But at this point, we might as well skip it and move straight to the main injections. The worst thing that could happen is just fainting because of a lack of oxygen. But that might actually make things easier.
You have a few moments to compose and collect yourself before we begin. I know you understand what I'm saying. So best of luck, wherever you're headed. Get on the gurney.
Kevin, I want you to know that the procedure is painless.
My name's Harry Parlington. Kevin Barlow. Do you have any last words?
To the very end, Kevin did not stop laughing. At 6 minutes past midnight, he was pronounced dead. Please believe that I share in your grief. Yours truly, Harry Parlington, Director, Cantos Correctional Institution.
Nothing. Are you sure?
I was just speaking to him.
I hate it when this happens. I don't often get a chance to cook a great meal in this place.
I understand how you feel. I turn down my services sometimes, too.
I've been told you passed on the last meal.
Not hungry.
You can have practically anything.
I know.
Well, if you change your mind, you do want something to eat, then tell the guards. Regulations say that you can keep your meal till 9 o'clock. I'll allow you to be served till 8:30.
I want to see Father Preston.
I'll get him for you. Father Preston stayed with Kevin all afternoon and all evening. What transpired between them is protected by the Code of Ethics Concerning Professional Secrets and is known only to Father Preston and the Almighty. time. Kevin Barlow, you have been sentenced to death by lethal injection by the legal and legitimate courts of the land in accordance with the law. I've been appointed to carry out this judgment. Do you understand what I'm saying?
No, please. Mercy. I've changed. The creature that was the old Kevin Barlow is already dead. I'm a different person now. Please, mercy. Mercy, mercy, please. Please, mercy. Please. Please, mercy.
Don't ask for mercy, Kevin. Ask for strength. Ask the Lord for strength.
I'm seeing through the eyes of a new man. Don't take it away from me. Please don't take it away.
You will now accompany me to the place where your sentence is to be carried out.
The old Kevin suffered for what he did. All that he was is gone. Crumbled away like dust.
I'd prefer you walked, but if you don't, we will carry you.
I can start over now. There's goodness in me now.
Stand him up.
I can make amends. Please let me make amends. Please. Please. Please stop. Please stop. I'm not feeling well.
Be strong, Kevin.
Please stop.
Almost there.
Please. Please.
Kevin. Kevin? Something's wrong. Quick, get him on the gurney.
What's happening?
There's no heartbeat.
He was fine just a minute ago. What are you doing? We're gonna bring him back. Come on. Could you tell the witnesses that there will be a short delay? We got a problem in here. Call you back.
At 16 minutes past midnight, Dr. Lowe had to acknowledge Kevin's death. This is not the way I would have had it. Please believe that I share in your grief. Yours truly, Harry Parlington, Director, Cantos Correctional Institution.
That's it? There you go. Boiled potatoes.
I'm not hungry right now, just leave them there.
Father Preston stayed with Kevin for 41 minutes. What transpired between them is protected by the Code of Ethics concerning professional secrets and is known only to Father Preston and the Almighty. Periodic checks throughout the evening seemed to indicate that Kevin was calm.
The prisoner's refusing to stand up, Mr. Parlington.
Kevin? Kevin, could you please stand up and step forward to the bars? Come on, Kevin. I'd rather you walked, but we will carry you if we have to. Go stand him up. How did he do it?
Looks like he dropped a potato in his sock and stuffed it down his throat. What amazes me is that he didn't thrash around when he swallowed the sock. Now that's self-control for you.
I'll go send the witnesses home. You guys get them out of here. That Kevin chose to do this on his own terms and in his own time can perhaps be a comfort to you, Mrs. Barlow. This is not the way I would have had it. Please believe that I share in your grief. Yours truly, Harry Parlington, Director, Cantos Correctional Institution.
What's this? That's what he wants. It's a pair. That's it? One single pair. I figured if you were just going to have one pair for your last meal, it better be the fanciest pair you've ever seen.
It's too damn pretty to eat. It's okay, because I'm not all that hungry right now. I'll just leave it there and admire it. Thanks.
My pleasure.
You wanted to see me?
It's getting late. What about the videotapes?
I'm still thinking about it. It'll all depend on how things go at the end.
So I won't get an answer till I'm dead.
Why don't you just write your mother a letter?
I don't write so well. I've been talking to that camera over there, but the guard told me he doesn't record sound. It's too bad.
I have a tape recorder in my office. I use it to leave messages for my secretary. I can let you have it for the evening.
I like that. I like that very much.
Good.
Is it already time?
Yes, it is. You should be getting ready now.
I'm nearly finished. I'm on the last tape. I need a bit more time. Please. It's important.
I have a small amount of discretionary power in matters such as this. We will be back in exactly 10 minutes. There will be no further delays after that.
Thank you.
We have to go now. Here. You put the tapes in this. Kevin Barlow. You've been sentenced to death by lethal injection by the legal and legitimate courts of the land in accordance with the law. I have been appointed to carry out this judgment. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes, I do.
You all right, Kevin?
I'll be fine.
I'll take the envelope now.
I want to write something on it.
All right. Let me hold it for you. What do you want to write?
I'll manage.
I'll make sure your mother gets these.
Not without the videotapes. She has to see my eyes.
I still haven't decided about that, Kevin.
If you don't send her the videos, don't send her these.
All right. All or nothing. I can promise you that.
Arlington.
This is it, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
It's a pretty good way for it all to end, isn't it?
Yes, it is. It's a beautiful world, isn't it? Yes, it is, Kevin. Yes, it is. Kevin Barlow. Do you have any last words?
I just realized that I'm part of everyone. And everyone's part of me. And no matter where I go, or how I go, everyone goes with me.
For the witness's information, all 3 injections have now been administered. We will now wait 3 minutes before the medical team begins its assessment.
Time of death, 12:24.
The court-ordered execution of Kevin Barlow has been carried out in accordance with the law. Witnesses will now be escorted back to the front of the institution. Please remember to sign the registry on your way out. Thank you.
Mr. Parlington?
Come in.
I have the tape copies you asked for.
Just leave them on the desk.
When should I be expecting to have them back in the vault?
No idea. I'll let you know.
As far as I can see, everything went fine. Was there a problem?
No. Everything went according to regulations. You can go home now, Robbie. Dear Mrs. Barlow, as director of the Cantos Correctional Institution and pursuant to Freedom of Information laws, I would normally be writing to inform you of how your son Kevin faced up to his execution for the crime he committed. I have written many letters to many relatives of condemned men over the years. This time there seems to be little point in my describing the events of the last night or how your son reacted to them. Kevin's last night was recorded on videotape by the prison personnel. This was done to document procedures and to ensure that regulations were followed correctly. The tapes would normally be held in our vault for a 7-year period and then erased. Kevin's final request was that they be sent to you. I have not sent you the videotapes at this time, since doing so through official channels would spark a moral debate and may even cause legal complications. I'm not concerned about how this would affect me or my position here at Cantos. I am concerned it might prevent me from honoring Kevin's last request, which I intend to do if and when it becomes possible. I have taken measures to keep the tapes until such time as you might wish to see them, even if this exceeds the prescribed 7-year period. When you feel ready to watch the tapes, if that time ever comes, please contact me directly. Arrangements will be made. Please believe that I share in your grief. Yours truly, Harry Parlington, Director, Cantos Correctional Institution. I'll be taking the day off, Marcia. You won't need to type up the letter to Mrs. Barlow. I did it myself. The letter is in the envelope on my desk. Please send it out to Mrs. Barlow today.